Ahoy ahoy there chums. This is just an update video really of things that I've been getting on with quietly in the back garden under my shelter, which has blown down and ripped a couple of times in the few kind of lashings of rain that we've had and a bit of wind. So I'm now dry and it's all mended. It's amazing what you can create when you've got a bit of time on your hands. Now before I start, let's see if I can make a cockapoo appear on my lap. Loki? Come here. Loki? Oh, one moment. Right, so this is our bigger boy, Loki Chops, or Loki, because he's the master of trouble. And at my feet, as we speak, is his little half-brother, Chewy, or Chewbacca, that we call him all kinds of names. Chewy Chinwag, you name it, all those. You jump down, boy. Let's see if we can get Chewy up. Come here. Now, all he wants to do is, is play with the ball at the minute. But there he is, he's our little Chewy. Oh, right. Okay, so back to business. What have I been doing? Well, I ordered a small round burr that's specifically designed for hand carving. So I thought, oh, well, how hard can it be to carve out a burner, or like an ash burner if you're burning incense sticks? So I've got a bit of my palette that I borrowed, and this is not finished yet, but I've carved that out by hand, and I'm in the process of just shaping it and smoothing it. I put some oil on it really because I wanted to show up any defects, of which there are many. So that's in progress. I'm quite pleased with that. Now, out of another bit of pine from a pallet which has got rips and tears and goodness knows what in it. You think they're quite easy to take apart, but actually no, they're not. So managed to get at least 2 strips, and I've made a chopping board, a long chopping board. So it has literally gone from that rough bit of wood to this, which is not quite as rough as it was when it was like this. So again, I've oiled it. I knew there was some oil that you could get on for specifically designed for chopping boards, that this is, and I kept thinking I couldn't remember what it was, and I knew that I know you can get it, but I was in a shop in Parkstone yesterday and I found Danish oil. Brilliant stuff. It's not to get confused with a Dutch oven, because that's something completely different. So a bit of Danish oil on it shows I've got a little bit more work to do, but hey, we'll get there. So that's the chopping board. Now I've specifically designed it long and thin because for me, and I do a little bit of cooking, there aren't enough long and thin chopping boards, because I think you can really get that now through the power of contemporary mime if you've got a long chopping board. Do you know what I mean? Right, I think you do. However, my wife Helen had a brilliant idea of why don't I make a caddy, like a long thin box for the trimmings that we all make when we're chopping stuff up on long thin chopping boards. Put it in a caddy, so you've got somewhere to put the choppings out the way, and put them in the recycling caddy. Brilliant idea, so that's the next thing I'm going to make. However, I do have to get on with a box that I'm making for my daughter Gwen. I started it yesterday and hasn't worked out quite as well, but I'll remedy that very shortly. So got to get on with that box. There's many little different things that I want to make, but I kind of start making one, never finish it. But this is different because I'm really doing this for, well, the old head box, and you never know, people might like it. So the bigger project I've got on the go at the minute is a bee house. I've got one, I'm looking at it right now. I bought that from a shop that may sound like Baldy, may or may not. I don't want to advertise on YouTube, but anyway, here is my own version of the beehive. I've put a few pins and things across there. That's just to strengthen it, because I'm going to put a front piece on there. And I started to cut cut out some bamboo, which I'm just feeding to the dogs. So 1 minute, put that down there. So I've got a little bit of work to do still on that, namely cutting lots of these bamboo canes. You think it's going to be easy, when in fact it isn't. So we'll put those back in there. I've got, I don't know how this will come out. Let's turn that round. I don't know if you guys can see that, just on there. But that's a box that I'm making that I'm really quite pleased with. That's a little present for my wife. And behind me, which I've got a lot more to finish off, that's going to be a tomorrow job. But that's a bigger box which I'll finish hopefully over the next couple of days, and I'll show you what I actually end up with. So just a short video, and I hope you enjoy it. It's just a bit of fun if nothing else. So take care till the next time. Stay well in such dark times.